Hello and welcome to the Brazilian Grand Prix 1997, here at the Autodromo José Carlos Pache in Interlagos. The track here has a reputation for being fast, bumpy and difficult, although there are good overtaking opportunities with that long back straight. Usually we see some fine weather here, although 1996 was an exception when Damon Hill dominated the race from start to finish despite the rain. The drivers are lined up on the grid now, preparing themselves for the start. The red lights are beginning to come on. And they're off! Off the grid towards turn one. Sensational! And he goes through. He's absolutely stormed past. The brake discs will really be glowing after that section. He probably just lost concentration for a second, and that was all it took.
When you're driving a Formula 1 car, you cannot be tense. You're strapped in, you feel every movement, you're part of the car, and if you're tense with the car, it slides that little bit more. You must relax and let the car do the work.
He's just hit Magnussen. Into lap 2 now. He's coming up from behind now. Race order. In first place, Heitz Harold Frentzen. In second, Williams number 1. In third place, Gerhard Berger. What's happened? In fourth place, Ralf Schumacher. Fifth, Giancarlo Fisichella. Sixth, Eddie Irvine. Let's see how his times compare. He's actually up on the leader's time at split 2. There are only 3 laps left in this race now. The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. He's hit truly. He was actually going faster than the race leader over the first section of the course. He's hit Nakano. Believe it! Well, I hope both the drivers are uninjured after that one. Let's see how his times compare. He's actually up on the leader's time at split 2. Let's have a look at the race order lower down. 13th, Olivier Panis. Hang on. He's collided with Salo. 12th, Mika Salo. Hang on. It's the penultimate lap. In 13th place, Michael Schumacher. In 11th place, Jos Verstappen. In 12th place, Michael Schumacher. In 10th place, Rubens Barrichello. 11th, Michael Schumacher. Hang on, that was actually a better first split than the current leader. 12th, Jos Verstappen. He probably just lost concentration for a second, and that was all it took. He just hit Magnussen.
He really is acquitting himself exceptionally well, despite his lack of experience.
And he's on his last lap now. Beautiful! He's overtaken truly. Let's see how they stand now. The race leader, Heitz Harald Frentzen. Second, Williams number 1. In third place, Gerhard Berger. What's happened? That was actually a better first split than the current leader. In fourth place, Ralf Schumacher. In fifth position, Giancarlo Fisichella. In sixth position, Eddie Irvine.
Okay.
He's ploughed straight into the back of the car in front. That's an excellent second split, faster than the race leader. It's a win for Heitz Harald Frentzen. I'm sure Frank Williams and the rest of the Williams team will be absolutely delighted with this win. Second, Williams number 1. In third place, Gerhard Berger. 14th, welcome to Buenos Aires and the Autodromo Oscar Alfredo Galvez for this year's Argentine Grand Prix. Neither the drivers nor the teams particularly like the track. They find it difficult to get to grips with its narrow, twisty 2.6 miles. This was highlighted last year when there were several accidents. The drivers are lined up on the grid now, preparing themselves for the start. The red lights are beginning to come on. And they're off! They fly off the grid towards turn 1. He's hit truly! It looks like the car behind just smashed straight into his rear. Collision will probably have done major damage to both cars. Unbelievable!
He just collided with Deniz.
What was that? Are you alright?
I hope that collision hasn't done too much damage to his rear wing. This is lap 2 of the race. Excellent! The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. A bit of dodgem cars going on out on the track today.
He's just hit Damon Hill.
The gap is increasing. Race order. Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frenson, Gerhard Berger, Giancarlo Fisichella. He's dropping back a bit. It's Michael Schumacher. That was definitely a knock on the barrier. Barrichello's taken him. Normally, motor racing, driving a car right to its limit, is very much a skill from the head, not from the heart. But out on the track today, we're seeing some really passionate performances. Only 3 laps to go. He's managed to get past Barrichello. He's braking hard. Oh no. Barrichello's taken him. He really is having to brake very heavily there. He's definitely gaining. That's heavy on the brakes through that part of the course. Okay. Let's see how the drivers are doing lower down the order. In 13th place, Rubens Barrichello. 14th, Michael Schumacher. In 15th place, Pedro Diniz. It's the penultimate lap. He's managed to get past Barrichello. He was actually going faster than the race leader over the first section of the course. He's coming up from behind now. He's braking hard. Only one more lap to go. That lap will certainly help him catch the car in front. Race order. Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frenson. Gerhard Berger, Giancarlo Fisichella. He's coming up from behind now. Taken it. Oh dear. It's a win for the Canadian. I'm sure Frank Williams and the rest of the Williams team will be absolutely delighted with this win. In second place, Heitz Harold Frenson. In third place, Gerhard Berger. Michael Schumacher. Something must be wrong. He's dropping back. Salo's taken him. '21st, Michael Schumacher. Welcome to the Autodromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari, named in honour of the father and son who founded probably the most famous sports car manufacturers in the world, and home of the San Marino Grand Prix. This circuit is set in some of the most beautiful Italian countryside, and it's got perhaps the most passionate crowd of any in the Grand Prix calendar. However, since the introduction of the new chicanes for safety reasons, it's really become less of a driver's circuit. The drivers are getting ready for the start. They're lined up on the grid. When the last red light goes out, the race starts. Go! They fly off the grid towards turn 1. Superlative! That's past Katayama. He's collided with Panis. That's down. Panis has managed to get past. Well, it's dry at the moment here, but I don't like the look of those black clouds gathering overhead. This is lap 2 of the race. He really is having to brake very heavily there. And the gap is closing. Race order. In first place, Williams number 1. In second position, Frentzen. In third position, Gerhard Berger. Fourth, Ralf Schumacher. In fifth place, Giancarlo Fisichella. Hang on! In sixth position, Eddie Irvine.
One of the problems the drivers have to contend with is visibility. The visors get very dirty out on the track. Every 5 laps or so they'll need to give it a wipe to keep it clear with the back of their glove or their sleeve. Of course, when it gets really difficult to see, they can peel off one of the clear tear-off strips that cover the visor.
Three laps of the race left now. That lap will certainly help him catch the car in front. And the gap is closing. He's definitely gaining. '20th, Olivier Panis. 21st, Ukyo Katayama. In 22nd place, Michael Schumacher. He's only got 2 laps to go. His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing. Brilliant! That's past Katayama. Look at that. He's gone straight into the back of him. Probably just lost concentration for a moment, and that was it. He's right on his tail. He's really charging now. That's past Katayama. There was definitely contact between the two cars. And it's the last lap of the race. The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. Oh dear, oh dear! He's collided with Panis. Race order. In first place, Williams number 1. In second place, Heinz-Harald Frentzen. In third position, Gerhard Berger. Fourth, Ralf Schumacher. Fifth, Giancarlo Fisichella. In sixth, Eddie Irvine. The gap is closing. I hope that collision hasn't done too much damage to his rear wing. It's a win for the Canadian. I'm sure Frank Williams and the rest of the Williams team will be absolutely delighted with this win. In second place, Heinz Harold Franson. Third, Gerhard Berger. Sixteenth, Michael Schumacher. He's in